everything that the party could do, you can absolutely do, and I would argue probably more than. You should probably have enemies that are capable of things that the party isn't capable of. Hey, Rodrigo. Do I have any hints on how to make players interact more with the scenario elements like barrels, chairs, etc.? The only thing my players usually interact with are stairs and ladders. So, one thing that I like to fall back on when players ask to do something sort of um, outside of the scope of mechanics, maybe they want to do a called shot, or maybe they want to have a weapon that will like restrain somebody from a distance or whatever that is. And whatever it is they're suggesting, I'll say like that's cool with me, as long as they're okay with the other side, with the enemies being able to do the same thing, like knocking a weapon out of your hands or doing a cold shot from a distance, or exactly how we want opportunity attacks to work. So I think you could use the same technique here if you want to encourage players to use the environment, have the enemies use the environment. You can demonstrate the cool ways the environment can be used by having the enemies do it, and sort of seeding those ideas to the party. So if you're talking about barrels, chairs, things like that, have a big burly bandit come through the tavern and pick up and chuck a barrel down the stairs at the party, or maybe somebody, the pirate swings on the chandelier to close the gap between them and somebody else. Like you can dynamically use it and sort of put those ideas into the party's head, I think. Yeah, that might be one way to do it. Same goes for things like cover and techniques in combat that maybe the party has forgotten about or isn't thinking about. Like you can use everything that the party could do, you can absolutely do, and I would argue probably more than. You should probably have enemies that are capable of things that the party isn't capable of. But that's another kind of topic. But yeah, I would give that a shot. I believe this is watercolor paper. I've been liking drawing on this lately. But hey, Susan, names for a D&D map. What kind of D&D map is it? Sometimes a fun way to figure out what to call the world is to think about who's in charge of naming things and like what they might call ground, what they might call dirt, or what they might think of as sort of like the base level that all things rest on. Like culturally, I think is a way to get at interesting names.